My dear brothers and sisters, there is a striking line in today's gospel that has startled people for centuries. Jesus says, "Whoever does not carry his own cross and come after me cannot be my disciple." Luke chapter 14 verses 25 to 33. At first, this sounds harsh. Who wants to carry a cross? Who among us looks forward to suffering or sacrifice? Most of us hope that following God will bring peace, blessings, and joy. And yes, God does bring us peace and joy. But here, Jesus is very honest. He does not invite us into a life of comfort and easy success. He invites us into a journey of love, of courage, of sacrifice, a journey where the cross is not optional. The gospel tells us that great crowds were following Jesus. Many people were excited, curious, even entertained. Some hoped for miracles, others for political power or material gain. But Jesus turned to them and made it clear, "If you want to be my disciple, you must carry your cross." He was separating true disciples from mere spectators. To follow him is not just to be part of a crowd, but to enter into a relationship of commitment, where love is proven through sacrifice. But what does carrying the cross really mean? For many of us, when we hear the word cross, we immediately think of tragedy, sickness, or bad luck. And yes, those can be crosses. But the cross Jesus speaks of is deeper. It is not simply about enduring pain. It is about choosing love when it is hard, choosing truth when it costs us something, choosing selflessness over selfishness. Think about daily life. A student who refuses to cheat on an exam, even though it might mean a lower grade, that is carrying the cross. An employee who remains honest at work, even if dishonesty could bring quick money, that is carrying the cross. A husband or wife who chooses forgiveness instead of revenge, patience instead of bitterness, that is carrying the cross. Even in small moments, resisting gossip, telling the truth, staying faithful in prayer when we feel tired, helping someone in need without expecting anything in return, all of these are crosses we can carry with love. Carrying the cross does not mean searching for suffering. It means being faithful in the face of challenges. It means not running away when love requires sacrifice. It means trusting that God's way, though harder, is always better. I remember once hearing the testimony of a young university student. She said, "Father, all my friends were cheating during the exam. I could have joined them. No one would know. But then I thought, if I cheat here, what kind of person will I become later? So I chose to study harder, accept the grade one truly deserved. It wasn't perfect, but I felt free inside, and at peace. That is the cross. Small, but real." Or think of the countless mothers and fathers who work long hours, who give up their own comfort, who sometimes go unnoticed and unappreciated, yet they keep giving, keep loving, keep sacrificing. Every sleepless night, every unspoken prayer, every silent act of love is a cross lifted for their family. Those are the hidden crosses that build holiness. And there are Christians in many parts of the world who face real persecution. Some lose jobs. Some are mocked for their faith. Some even risk their lives. Their courage is the same message Jesus gives today. If you want to be my disciple, you must carry your cross. Why, then, does Jesus insist on the cross? Because without the cross, there is no resurrection. Without sacrifice, there is no real love. Without effort, there is no growth. The cross is not the end, it is the doorway to victory. Jesus carried his cross all the way to Calvary. But that was not the end of the story. The tomb was not the end. After Good Friday came Easter Sunday. After the cross came the glory of the resurrection. This is why Christians can look at the cross not with fear, but with hope. The cross does not crush us. It transforms us. It makes us stronger, more compassionate, more like Christ. Every time you accept a cross with love, you become more fully a disciple. And so today, the question for each of us is simple but challenging. Am I willing to carry my cross? Am I willing to make daily sacrifices for truth, for justice, for love, for Christ? Or am I only following him when it is easy, when it feels good, when there is something to gain? Following Jesus is not about being part of the crowd. It is about being a true disciple, even when it costs us something. That cost may be time, comfort, reputation, even friendships. But what we gain is infinitely greater. We gain the joy of living a meaningful life, the peace of a clear conscience, and the promise of eternal life. My dear brothers and sisters, Jesus' words today are both a challenge and an invitation. They challenge us to take our faith seriously, to stop living halfway, to stop being comfortable Christians. But they also invite us into a deeper joy, the joy of knowing that every cross carried with love brings us closer to him, and closer to the life we are created for. So let us not be afraid of the cross. Let us embrace it, in our families, in our studies, in our workplaces, in our daily struggles. Let us carry our crosses with love, because the cross is not the end. The cross leads to glory. The cross leads to life. May God give us the courage to walk this path, and the strength to remain faithful. And if this message has touched your heart today, I invite you to share it with others and to join me here as we continue this journey of faith together. Remember, without the cross, there is no crown, but with the cross, we find the fullness of life.